Yo, it's your boy Kenji, man, and we back with another TV show, TV series review. This is the Boba Fett story, or you could say the Book of Boba Fett. Uh, I was a big fan of the Mandalorian, and them bringing this character back to life is special to me. But here we go, man. Let's break down what happened. We're gonna talk about the spoilers and just what happened in the show. Uh, in this episode was pretty short. It was like 37 minutes long. I was like, dog, where my extra 24 minutes? It ended too quick. But what happens in it, they show that Boba Fett from the Return of the Jedi survived the Sarlacc pit. He breaks out of there, uses his fire and then breaks out in the desert. And he gets captured by some Tusken Raiders and all that, right? And they bring him back to the encampment. But then he attempts to escape, and they capture him again, right? He attempts to escape, and then I'm trying to remember what happened. He escapes, but then they come after him, but this one Tusken Raider fights him 1-on-1, and then she beats him, right? And then he wakes up in this capsule thing that's healing him. And I was like, what's going on? And then I realized, okay, this is what happened after the Mandalorian. And the stuff that we was watching before that was what happened before the Mandalorian. Like how he survived. So they're going back and forth. Present, past. You see, another show that's doing this, okay? But we in the present, he's on Tatooine, and he's taking over Jabba the Hutt's, whole empire. But, if you know the truth about that, Jabba the Hutt's and his whole empire is like throughout space. It's like multiple planets. That's what I thought, or what I read on. I'm not a big Star Wars geek, but I do know a little bit of the lore from watching Star Wars Theory. um, but after that, he's trying to get Hutt's empire into order because he's dead now because Luke killed him, and now he's trying to become a boss. I'm thinking like, ain't he a bounty hunter? Why would he have interest in taking over this guy's territory? I don't even know if it makes sense, but Disney. And the cinematography is great as usual with Disney. They always get that spot on. This is directed by Robert Rodriguez and written by Jon Favreau. And I really feel like those guys should do the movies as well. J.J. Abrams is not cutting it, right? But look, he's getting tribute from all the people that was working for Jabba the Hutt. And then he goes to this he visits the sanctuary, and you get this whole nostalgia moment where you see all the characters from the original films, right? And you're like, oh look, and they're using practical effects instead of CGI. CGI. Oh, it's beautiful. Yes, it's beautiful. Thank you, Star Wars. Thank you. But after that, he gets attacked. Like after he leaves, he gets attacked by these guys who start tasering him with these. They use like these shields, energy shields, and they start tasering him, and he's like in complete pain. And I'm thinking like, bro, you're walking around a city with just one person, and like the other two people that were supposed to guard him, they used to work for those pig humanoids. They used to work for Jabba the Hutt. They were still in the goddamn sanctuary. So he walking around with one bodyguard, and then 6 people run up on him. I'm thinking like, bro, you need about 80 people with you at all times. Really, I would have never attacked them that way. These guys using electric engineered tasers. I'm thinking like, bro, you ever heard of a sniper? You ever heard of a gun? It just need one person for that job. But I'm assuming because he got all that armor on, you wouldn't be able to kill him. But I would have shot his ass in the back. But they injure him, right? because they surround them. And then they start to fight back, and all the assassins start to run away. And I'm thinking, like, what y'all running away for? Oh, because y'all want to do a chase scene with parkour going on, right? And so we see some parkour going on, and they check running over the buildings and stuff like that. And she like the girl, what's her name? That's Rodian. She kills some of the guys, and then she captures one of them. And they not the Rodian. I'm tripping. I'm getting people nick. It's Fennec Shan. That's her name. Fennec Shan. She goes over there and captures one of the assassins, right? And they put Boba Fett back into that whatever what would you call it? Let me see what they say, cause I got the summary right here. Fett, badly wounded, is taken back to the palace by his guards. They put him in this like water tank thing that heals him, right? Because he got hurt right again, right? It's like, damn, man, how many times God that put you in this motherfucker? You need some bodyguards, bro. You need to call Luke. Call Ray. She ain't doing shit. But they put him back in there, right? And so they go back to the past. Flashback. I'm gonna start doing this the same way I do. If they do this in the second episode, I'm gonna start doing this the same way I do Yellow Jackets. Cause I don't like being all over the place like this. I get mind warped. But Boba Fett is taken by this child, right? One of the by the child. What you call a child Tusken Raider? Yeah. But they have this Rodian that's with them as well. And he's like a little bitch. They was trying to escape one time. Like on the time they was trying to escape, he had snitched on them. Like, I'm thinking like, bro, we could have got away together. So they go with this Tusken child, and they see that they see somebody's house being ambushed and attacked, and they start looking for like water pods in the desert so they could drink them. And then this big ass monster, uh, a large sand creature emerges. I ain't never seen this. I don't know what type of monster it is, but it looked like the dude, Garu, from if I'm getting that correct. A lot of names I gotta remember. From Mortal Kombat, you know the four-arm guy from Mortal Kombat? That's exactly what it looked like, but he was in the sand as they was digging for water pods, right? And so the Rodian got killed, and it was about to kill the Tusken child, but then Mandalorian killed it with a chain, and I was like, that's not believable at all. But whatever, bro. He killed it with the chain that they was hooked up to. Like, he was like, oh, and I'm thinking like, this thing is big. It's like hippopotamus big. I'm thinking like, but as soon as you did that, it would have been like, get the fuck off of me. But remember, y'all, this is Disney. You have to believe. Believe. And so he kills it. They go back to the Tusken Raiders camp. The child tells them, hey, no, they cut the head off of the large sand creature. So I'm assuming this sand creature with 4 arms was attacking the Tusken Raiders, so they know about it. And so the Tusken leader comes, and offers Fett some water. So I'm assuming they're cool now, and they not gonna keep them trapped there in that desert with them. I want to talk about this, man. Disney loves going back to the desert, bro, don't they, huh? What's about that? Like every Star Wars television show, movie, always goes back to this same Tatooine desert or some other desert-like planet. And I'm thinking like, bro, out of all the planets in the world, you guys keep choosing to go to these same planets, bro. We get it. Star Wars started off on a desert planet. Nostalgia. But I like the episode for the cinematography. This chapter 1 episode was called Strangers in a Strange Land, and the story could have been tweaked a little bit different, where it was more believable. The two parts where I felt like Boba Fett should have had bodyguards as he was walking through the city, knowing he's the crime boss now. I'm thinking like, man, anybody could have came and ambushed you. Anybody. So we're gonna find out in the next episode who tried to ambush him and he survived. But he could have died. Gotta be smarter than that, Boba Fett. Making you seem stupid. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why you would try to become take over Jabba's territory. I think he has a family. Doesn't he have a family of Jabbas? They should come be. They're probably coming after you. I'm gonna go look that up, people. I'm gonna go look up Jabba's territory because I know it covers multiple planets in the galaxy of Star Wars. So he's gonna have a whole bunch of enemies. He might as well go back and go work for them niggas. What's his name? Shouldn't Nah, he shouldn't go work for those people. They about to die. Ray's about to do something to them. I'm trying to know where this is happening in time. Where was the Mandalorian happening? Was it around the part? Was the Mandalorian happening around the same time as the movies, the new trilogy? If you know all this stuff, let me know in the bottom, because I forget. Star Wars be all over the place sometimes. So, I don't know. I guess this is where Boba Fett's going. He wants to be a crime boss now, instead of just a simple bounty hunter that he's usually supposed to be. So, I thought this was going to be a revenge story or some type, but nah, he don't want that smoke with Luke. Apparently not, because Luke gave up on the Force a long time ago. So I need to know, where does this fit? Where does the Book of Boba Fett, the Mandalorian, fit in the new Star Wars trilogy? What episode is this happening in? So I could get a good idea of the whole galaxy and what's going on. Because I pretty much forgot. Let me think. When they should be talking about this. So the Mandalorian. Wait a minute. If you could answer that for me, the Mandalorian and Ahsoka are immediate after the events. Oh, okay. The series takes place across two timelines alongside the Mandalorian and Ahsoka, and immediately after the events of Return of the Jedi. So, I'm tripping. Didn't we see Luke Skywalker at the end of The Mandalorian? Oh, man. I was saying all that for nothing. I'm tripping. So all this is happening as Luke is recreating and bringing back the Return of the Jedi, right? And he has, I'm tripping. Ahsoka is somewhere out there trying to get her revenge, and Boba Fett is trying to take over the territory. Now I understand why they're doing this, because I understand now. But that would be cool to see Boba Fett try to get his revenge on Luke. But Luke is, they need to just get a new character for Luke and let him play it, instead of trying to get him to play his character, even though he's so old and you're gonna have the CGI looking horrible. Just find a new character. Do what you did with Han Solo, but not what you did with Han Solo, but just get a new character like you did with Han Solo. And so that would be cool to see. Wait, portray Boba's. I'm looking at all this stuff, but it's your boy Kenji. Subscribe, comment, like, share, do all thug dizzle. All around, all around was a good episode, y'all. Don't get me wrong. It's just um sometimes I feel like Star Wars should be a little bit more bloody. But it's child friendly, man, with this Disney stuff. But look here, I'm out. Y'all keep it easy.